Hi guys. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. So this is my first live on YouTube, and the reason why I want to do this is because there are a few people um, online who would like to check, who are having difficulty with using Zoom. So right now, I want to do live. Okay, I'm gonna do live, and I do get tonight we're going to answer questions from you about learning English. As you understand, like what I told you in my previous video, my first video, I am not a native English speaker, um, but I learned the American English when I was introduced to American English when I was 7. But I started learning it when in my 20s, and it wasn't easy. Uh, but I've got to say that it wasn't too difficult either, because I was lucky enough to bump into really good materials, good learning materials, and because I know what I wanted to do, I know what I want to happen, so I I did what I thought was really great, and it worked well for me. Okay, in terms of learning English. So, um, a lot of people are asking, how can you help me with my accent? Can you help me with my English? Um, Honestly, there are so many different ways to learn it. You just have to pick which one will fit your lifestyle and your learning technique, because we do have many different learning styles. For me, I I learn when I practice it. I don't learn when when somebody just tells me to do it. I learn when I actually do it. I learn by practice. So that's what happens. That's how I learn English, and that's very important for me. So, um, wait, hang on. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to practice English. We're going to practice. Okay. A lot of people are asking me, okay, as well, accent, is it really about pronunciation? A lot of people are thinking that accent is can be equated to pronunciation. Um, in my study of English, um, I this is not this can't be true at all. This cannot be entirely true. You cannot entirely equate pronunciation to accent, because accent, by very definition, says it's a combination of three components: pronunciation, liaison, and intonation. And we're talking about American accent, so when you say American accent, you can't just be pronunciation. All right, but pronunciation is the biggest chunk of your American English. All right. And when you say pronunciation, it's just spoken vowel sounds, spoken consonant sounds, and the combination of these two, right? Um, but if you want to learn American accent, you just use may what I would suggest you to do is to start with intonation. Intonation is very important. A lot of people get so mm, get so glued about pronunciation. Right. I suggest that you go to start with intonation. All right. Now, there are a few things you need to know about intonation. The first one is, you if you want to learn American English quicker, you do not speak word by word. All right. Now, first, a lot of great English teachers would say, that's not true. You can't do that. You need to speak English very clearly, you know. But this that advice is meant with the best of intention. But if you really want to learn American English, you need to go against everything that is being taught out there. Um, So you need to speak fairly quickly. You got to remember that fairly quickly. I didn't say you got to speak fast. You got to speak quickly. You know, that could be a little difficult for your listener. But for you to be able to sound more native, you have to speak fairly quickly. So do not speak word by word. The next thing is you need to think of words as sound units. So you don't say Bob is on the phone. Bob is on the phone. Surely you have clearly pronounced every single word very clearly, but you are nowhere near sounding confident and you are nowhere near sounding native. Okay. Instead, you have to connect your word and think of it as sound units. For example, instead of saying Bob is on the phone, say Bob is on the phone. Bob is on the phone. You know, because no natives wouldn't really say I would like to eat sandwich. I am so hungry. You know, if you want to sound more confident, more um, conversational, and if you want to sound more native sounding, you would say, I want to eat some sandwich, or I'm very hungry, right? And you also need to, so intonation is very important. So, so we've already talked about two tips. First one is to not speak word by word. Second, you have to connect your words to form sound groups. And thirdly, you need to use staircase intonation. Now, what is staircase intonation? Okay, staircase intonation is very uniquely American. All right, so um, not all Americans use the downward tone, but Americans they go up and down when they talk. So instead of saying we're here, they say we're here. Where are you guys? We're here, right? Or they don't say no. Okay, they don't say that. Instead, they say no. All right. So you they also don't say down. They say down, right? So they go up and down, but they don't always go up, and they don't go down, 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 down. It's always go up and down. All right. So, but you also got to be careful with how you use your intonation because you don't want to sound uh hang on, let me just get that. There's another Google app running while I'm doing the live stream. Um so cuz remember I don't know if you you remember there's a saying that goes um it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? It's not how you say. Oh, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you just don't want to go up and down to someone all the time. So you also got to be careful. All right. So let's do a recap of everything that we talked about. Um, so again, when you want to sound more American or you want to sound more native, you do not just focus on pronunciation a lot, but rather also think about your intonation. And there are a few tips to sounding more native, sounding more American. First one is do not speak word by word. All right, Bob is on the phone. Connected. Go up and down. Bob is on the phone. And then use the staircase intonation. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right. So you also need to connect Connect words to form sound groups instead of thinking of them as words. And then finally, use a staircase intonation. We go up and down when you talk. All right. So those are your tips. Probably I'm gonna come up with a video of this topic, explaining it in a fuller detail. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Goodbye. Oh, please subscribe to my channel. By the way, please do subscribe to my channel, um, because a lot of people have been asking about tips and how I learned it. At first, I wasn't really sure if I want to do it, but this is my small way of helping you guys learn English. It's exactly how I learned it, and I'm just telling you and teaching you how I learned it for free. So please do subscribe to my channel, and I promise to come up with more interesting videos. All right, and click on the bell button for you guys, so you guys can get um, the bell button, so you guys can get updates firsthand. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.